folks? It's Big Jimbo from Jimbo's Barbecue in Tampa Bay, Florida, home of the barbecue sandwich. I don't know what you're thinking. How the hell is your barbecue sandwich different than anybody else's? Because Jimbo made it, motherfuckers. And just to let you know, I am recording this video on the road at no personal cost to myself. You know, I worried a few old ladies. Well, who the hell hasn't, you know? If you worried your mother, you worried an old lady, technically. And I know all y'all worried your mothers. Anyway, today old Jimbo's going to be discussing with you a very important issue that I have come across. And that is the issue of taking a deuce in a public restroom. I know what y'all are thinking, why would he take time out of his day to record something about taking a deuce? And that's because some of you feel as though there's some sort of shame in taking a deuce in a public restroom. Which, quite frankly, I don't understand. Because both men and women have things that they do that I believe will warrant it to be okay to take shit in a public restroom. I'm going to start with some general things. Firstly, what the hell is the difference between shitting in a public restroom and shitting at your house? Well, I'm going to weigh a couple of those differences for you right now. Firstly, if you shit in a public restroom, you don't have to smell the shit. And I know some of y'all, when you were taught how to be potty trained, you know, the first lesson was pull down your pants or lift up the feet or whatever. I don't even know how the order goes. Sorry, changing lanes there. But the first lesson I was taught, my dad looked at me and said, Jimbo, give me that serious look like that. He said, Jimbo, if you're going to take a shit, do it the hell out of my house. Because I pay for the food that you eat. And I do not want to have to smell the byproducts of that food. So for him and for me, it's just better to shit. Now, don't y'all be coming up to Big Jimbo Barbecue and everybody taking a dump, you know, just because I made this video. I'd appreciate it if some of you would take an open mind towards taking a dump, and don't just dump in my facility for no hell of a reason. And the second difference between your house and a public restroom is that when I'm at my house, my dog has to get worried when I'm groaning and yowling, you know. But in a public restroom, the guy in the stall next to you has to hear you yowling and moaning. And I know from personal experience, I like my dog better than I like the motherfucker in the next stall. And I'd rather him hear me yowling and groaning away than have to subject my dog to it. Now I'm going to move on to something very specific to women. And it's the fact that they already sit down to pee. So I don't see why. I know it's a public place, and I've already explained 2 reasons why that should be okay. So I'm not going to go into that again. There's no reason to be redundant, unless you're dining at Big Jimbo's Barbecue. But women are already sitting down, you know? It's like you already use toilet paper to dab up once you're done peeing, too. So what the hell's the problem? The toilet paper's not the problem, you know? Sitting down's not the problem. There's the 2 things right there. If you're concerned about the stench spreading, I already explained that too. Not to be redundant. Big Jimbo's never redundant. So there should be no qualms with dumping in there, because they're already doing everything else. Just fire one out real quick. No one will know the difference. And as for men, far too often I will see a man go into the bathroom. He'll pull up to the urinal next to you, guys. You know what I'm talking about. He'll drop the piss and then he'll just leave. You know, there's no shame in that. Because clearly he has no shame. He's going to walk around with dick fingers and rub them all over the handle of the door on his way out for everybody else to get their hands on. So why can't he shit in the public restroom? You know, people say, no, I wouldn't do that. No way. I save it for my throne. You know, Big Jimbo doesn't save it for anybody's throne. You know, whatever throne's closest by, I'll fire one off. And that's not even the most important issue about this. The worst thing, I think, is the dudes that do piss and then do wash their hands and then go grab the door handle with their bare hands and get the other dude's dick fingers all over it that didn't wash their hands. And it's like, what the hell's the point of even washing your hands in the first place? You don't have any shame either, motherfucker. If you're going to walk out of a bathroom and you don't want germs on you, you wash your hands, you open that door with a fucking tissue or something. I don't give a fuck what you open it with. But you sure as hell can't just... I can't even discuss it, you know. That's just about all I had to say about public restrooms, but stay tuned for my rant about people in fast food lines. This is Big Jimbo from Big Jimbo's Barbecue in Tampa Bay, Florida, over and out.